Hello, and welcome to today's episode of Together San Diego. I'm Paola Hernandez Jayo. It's a pleasure to be here with you today. Thank you so much for joining us. Our guest today is Ethan Van Thillo, founder and executive director of the Media Arts Center San Diego and the San Diego Latino Film Festival, also the founder and creator of Migrant Voices Today Film Challenge. Welcome, Ethan. How are you?
Wonderful, and thanks for the invite. It's a pleasure to be with you.
Thank you for being with us today. Ethan, tell us about Migrant Voices Today Film Challenge. It's the third annual. It's co-presented by the San Diego Union-Tribune. We're very proud to work with you on it. Tell us how it got started, how you did the call for entries, and then now we have winners and finalists as well.
Yeah, the film competition is part of our annual San Diego Latino Film Festival, which is celebrating 28 years. We just celebrated the 20th year in March. And it's an event, we're always looking for new opportunities to support independent filmmakers, journalists, and artists in the region. And so in speaking to Union-Tribune and our partnership there, we also looked at opportunities to see how can we support local filmmakers. So why don't we have a film competition and provide a prize money for the two winners. We have an emerging filmmaker prize for under 25 and then a professional filmmaker prize. So number one, we wanted something that can support back and give back to artists and filmmakers that are doing important work, especially during this time of the pandemic. It's so important to support independent filmmakers and artists. But then also, more importantly, the competition also started because during the time of the caravans coming up to the border and this immense amount of immigration and migration that was taking place on the border, and this idea of how do we get the stories out to our community? Like a lot of the stuff we see on kind of mainstream media and news, there's always deadlines or short snippets of stories. And so we thought if we provide an opportunity for filmmakers and artists and journalists to have an opportunity for more in-depth storytelling, hopefully we'll kind of see more of the human side of the immigration and caravans and crisis that's happening at the border to this day. But we wanted to provide more of a larger look and view at what's happening than just the kind of snippets that we're seeing in news or on social media. And so the idea was to put out a call for entries, get all these filmmakers and artists to participate, and then we'll kind of see what comes in. And each year it's been a pleasure to see all the different stories coming in.
So we also want to mention that the movies were screened during the San Diego Latino Film Festival this year. They're also available now on San Diego UnionTribune.com/migrant-voices-film-challenge. I put it on the screen so folks can see it there. Talk to us about the 10 finalists. I know there was a committee that selected them, and then the 2 winning films and the filmmakers as well.
Yeah, so every year it's a big process. You send out a call for entries, and this year we decided to do something a little different. Previously, we just focused mainly on the U.S.-Mexican border, but we thought we'd open it up a little bit and look at international borders and international immigration. And then we also wanted to talk about, obviously, this terrible year of the pandemic. So how is COVID and the pandemic affecting migration and immigration? And so what ended up happening is we had over 100, under 100 entries come in. A selection committee of professors, filmmakers, journalists are part of the process. They decided kind of what are the 10 finalists are. And yeah, the 10 finalists, which is neat when you see where everyone came from: the United Kingdom, Estonia, Mexico, Australia. And so it was neat to see such a diverse offering of films this year. And then also not only diverse offering from countries, but also in terms of content, but in terms of general themes. We're looking at immigration and migration around the world, and a lot of similar themes came up. And, one of the most important thing is just this longing for home, missing one's loved ones and family and friends. And so whether it's in the United Kingdom or Australia, interesting to see that same themes that are taking place no matter where you are. And again, well, as I mentioned earlier, the importance of looking at the humanity in all of us, right? Imagine if any of us left our home for war, for climate change, and were forced to go to another country. This idea of missing one's family and friends and community, and these individuals are leaving their homes because of, again, war, famine, climate change issues. It's not by their choice, and so it's really important to understand. And so I thought these 10 finalists did a fantastic job looking at that and the separation between one family and community. And then the two winners, of course, they won the prize. And the best short film for the emerging filmmaker was Defend the Asylum by Andres Gonzalez. Again, this is under 25-year-old, and he looked at specifically our border here in Tijuana, and looked at the community organizations that are helping those migrants that are in the Casa de Migrantes there in Tijuana. And then the award-winning film Llaves, I was just really loved it. It's a very simple, and you'll see it on the website. Check out the Union-Tribune website and you'll see it. It's a very simple animation, just drawing, but it's really about the story. And so it's a voiceover, this really simple narration of looking at the fence and looking at the border of this migrant story. And so again, it's those impactful stories that I love to hear. And that's kind of why, that's why I started the San Diego Latino Film Festival 28 years ago, right? It's the importance of getting these stories out that otherwise you wouldn't see on mainstream TV or Hollywood.
Congratulations. I know the festival was very successful this year. Part of the festival was that you screened the finalist films. I'm going to show here on screen, Ethan. We had a Q&A with the finalists. Here is video of them. They can actually go to your Facebook page. The audience can go to your Facebook page to watch the Q&A. It was very interesting. It was very interesting to learn from the filmmakers, how they did their story. They have advice for other filmmakers as well. So tell us your Facebook page, share that with us, and also your website where folks can find out more information about the programs that you have through the Media Arts Center San Diego and the Latino Film Festival.
Yeah, check out facebook.com /Latino Film. Again, it's just facebook.com /Latino Film. And then our website, we have two websites, sdlatinofilm.com or mediaartscenter.org. And in addition to the annual San Diego Latino Film Festival and this amazing film competition, we have programs throughout the year. So we have youth programs from 6-year-olds to 19-year-olds called our Teen Producers Project and our Youth Media Tech Camps. Things have been virtual for the past year, but we're hoping to start some in-person programs in the summer as soon as possible. We also have an amazing art house cinema called the Digital Gym Cinema. Again, those films have been virtual, but wonderful independent foreign films, currently screening all the nominated shorts for this year's Oscars. So something to check out. Really exciting to see. And then also as an organization, we produce content as well. So we produce content in local communities, like Speak City Heights, for example, is a big initiative that we have. And, in particular, there's two things coming up that I would love to be able to announce and tell people. One is for any emerging filmmaker out there, 17 to 25 years old, we have a fellowship that's taking place, Emerging Filmmaker Fellowship. It's in conjunction with the county office, San Diego County Health Department, in support by the San Diego Foundation. And it's looking at all the age-friendly services, looking at our senior community here and all the services that the community has and the issues that we have for the community and what we need to do. And it's a partnership where we're getting youth emerging filmmakers. We're going to give them a stipend to work for 4 months to produce short movies, and then we're going to screen their movies in November at an age-friendly film festival. So that's coming up soon. The deadline to enter that fellowship is mid-May. So we encourage everyone to participate on that. And then also we have our 20th annual student film festival called Ivy Student Film Festival and Video Awards. That's coming up. The deadline is also in May, and the event will be in June. This is the opportunity for any student, elementary to high school, teachers and filmmakers. Again, it's been a real challenging year, but I know there's still some student filmmakers that have been working out there making virtual films and content. So there's still content out there. So we want to get all the student filmmakers to participate and then celebrate their work. And I think more than anything, that's what the film festival is all about. This film competition is like, how do we support emerging independent filmmakers, and then how do we screen them and distribute them to the world? And I really appreciate the San Diego Union-Tribune partnering with programs such as like the Migrant Education Program, right? And this opportunity to spotlight their work on the website and promote them, I think, is so important for the filmmakers, and also more importantly, the content. And then also to the ability to give like cash prizes and give back to these filmmakers so they can continue to be artists and journalists and filmmakers, I think is really great.
Thank you very much, Ethan. Definitely congratulations on all these programs, and thank you for all the work that you do in the community. And thank you all for watching. You can watch more of these interviews together SD Live, Together San Diego, on San Diego Union-Tribune.com. Together SD Live. It's San Diego Union-Tribune.com/Together SD Live. And also, if you'd like to watch more of the live streams that we have, you can go to San Diego Union-Tribune.com/UT Today. Thank you very much, Ethan. Always a pleasure to see you. Something else you'd like to add?
No, thank you very much for your support. And yeah. Hopefully we'll all see everyone in the movies theaters pretty soon.
Hopefully, with everything starting to open up. Thank you very much, Ethan. Please say hi to the team. Always a pleasure to see you.
Thank you.
Thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time on San Diego Union-Tribune on our Together San Diego.
News is more important today than ever before.
I'm currently outside Otay Mesa Detention Center.
I'm about to get a report at Sharp.
Out at Sunset Cliffs.
COVID testing site.
We live for these times when we're able to bring the news into the homes of people who need it the most.
I thank all of you for supporting our work.
When you subscribe to the paper, you're telling us that you believe